توی 2 هفته قبل که من راجع به کمبود آهن صحبت کردم، یکی از عوارضی که کمبود آهن گفتم داره این هستش که یک عارضه‌ای بود به نام پیکا یا پیکا که گفتم که این افرادی که تمایل به یعنی کمبود آهن شدید دارن، این افراد ممکنه که تمایل به خوردن چیزهای عجیب غریب داشته باشن. حالا مثلا ممکنه خاک باشه یا گل باشه یا مثلا شیشه باشه که در واقع یک جور خاصی از همون ویارهای حاملگی هستش. البته بازم تاکید کردم که الزاماً خوردن چیزهای غیر عادی الزاماً عاملش کمبود آهن نیست. در یک سری از حالات دیگه هم ممکنه که فرد دچار این عارضه و یا دچار این بیماری بشه که تمایل داشته باشه چیزهای دیگه‌ای بخوره، مثل همون حاملگی. و بعضا هم این مسئله روحی هستش، یعنی اختلال روحی هستش که باعث بشه که فرد این چیزها رو بخوره، یعنی تمایل داره که بره سراغ چیزهایی که اصلا قابل خوردن نیست. یه فیلم 3-4 دقیقه هستش راجع به یک فردی که در واقع این فرد توی کتاب گینس یا کتاب رکورد گینس هم صحبت ازش شده. این فردی هستش که تو سن 10-11 سالگی مثل این که یه کاری داشته میکرده که یه شیشه تو دهنش میشکنه و مثل این که از اون موقع دیگه خیلی خوشش میاد از این به اصطلاح طعم شیشه و از اون موقع دیگه یواش یواش چیزهای عجیب غریب شروع میکنه به خوردن که تو این فیلم میبینیم. تو این فیلم در واقع نشون داده میشه که این فرد با همسرش میرن سوپرمارکت خرید بکنن، همسر قشنگ میره گوشت و این چیزا میخره و این میگه که نه من اصلا گوشت و اینا دوست ندارم، میره اون قسمت مربوط به خودش، قفسه‌های مربوط به خودش که غذاهای خودش هستش، لامپ و پیچ و میخ و این چیزا رو میخره و هر دوشون میان توی یه رستوران خاصی که در واقع میشناسن برای خانم غذای معمولی درست کنن. اون به اصطلاح آشپزم برای این آقا یه غذایی درست میکنه و ایشون قشنگ میخوره و بعد دسرش هم حالا ببینین که این دسرش رو چی میخوره. گفتم این دفعه قبلا گفتم که ایشون تقریبا شاید بگم تنها کسی هستش که یک همچین چیزی رو از سن پایین شروع کرده. تا حالا چند تا دوچرخه خورده این فرد و مثل اینکه نصف یک هواپیمای کوچیک رو هم خورده که حالا جلوتر خواهیم دید. میخواستم ببینم که کارگردان ما این رو
Michel Lotito is a curiosity for the scientific world. This Frenchman is able to swallow anything, even metal. He's already eaten a plane, dozens of bicycles and trolleys, thousands of glasses and nuts. Michel Lotito is both a gourmet and an exceptional record breaker. You shouldn't be surprised if you see him ignore a ham or chicken while doing his weekly shopping with his wife, because the food that he's keen on is usually found in the do-it-yourself department. For this is a man who, when he eats in a restaurant, carefully prepares his selection of top-quality products. The sharper, the more breakable or piercing the ingredients, the better the meal will be. Naturally, not every restaurant can cater for a man that the whole world has nicknamed Mr. Eats All. Though at Chez Jackie, it's a mixed salad for Marcel, while Mr. Eats All is already greedily eyeing his favorite starter, one that he prepares so well. Just like you cut off a slice of meat from a roast, well, I break mine with a hammer and I eat it. It's delicious. And how's yours? Mine is really delicious. He certainly seems to be enjoying it, but despite appearing relaxed, Mr. Eatsall is a master of his art, which is first and foremost a great control over his body. A superb concentration without which he could have had an accident with the smallest of his extravagances. As you can see from this x-ray, the chewing technique for these ingredients is essential for a good preparation. The next stage, the esophagus, that's tricky. There's the risk of tearing the delicate tissues as the sharp objects go down. In addition to his contractions, Mr. Eatsall has a little trick to make them slide down into his stomach. After all that, would you care for a dessert?
Non, pas pour moi.
No, not for me. I don't eat bananas. No, thank you.
Quand je mange une banane et que
When I eat a banana and I have metal in my stomach, it causes heartburn, and as I'm soft, I hate pain, so unfortunately I can't eat bananas.
Les bananes, malheureusement, je les mange pas.
Too bad, or rather, just as well, for Marcel loves them. Mr. Lotito prefers a different delicacy. Chewing, swallowing, and digesting the sharpest object possible is a challenge which, with experience, really excites our man. Marcel is not reassured Mr. Lotito is preparing to eat the sharpest object there is. I'm always afraid that something will happen to him. There is always an element of risk in the things he does, but in order to reassure him, I never let him see this fear. After this controlled violence, his body progressively takes back control of things, which involves a new risk of internal bleeding. From the age of 9, Michel was already amazing his friends by defying pain. At 16, he ate his first glass by accident. It took him 10 years to eat bit by bit this plane, weighing 1.5 tons. But since 1977, his record for eating bicycles has made him famous all over the world. Michel establishes his records thanks to the well-proven cutting technique, which makes the ingestion easier. Mr. Eatsall's abilities are exceptional. Just 20 minutes to eat all the spokes of a wheel and 40 to swallow the rim. Even Dr. Morzol, his doctor of nearly 25 years, can't work it out. We cannot explain it. He's been examined from every angle by different doctors. With gastroenterologists, we've studied the passage of these ingredients into his blood and the modification that their absorption could bring about. But we've never found a valid medical explanation. Biopsies and blood tests have shown that his organism is just like anybody else's. In fact, it's more a mental problem. He's been doing this for nearly 30 years, so his organism is beginning to wear out. Aggressing his stomach and his intestines like this inevitably raises the question of survival, but we don't have an answer. He's a prototype. We just don't know what will happen. We can only put him on his guard. Marcel is also worried, but the great complicity she shares with her Michel and their marriage 2 years ago means that she respects her husband's crazy way of life.
جالبه که گارسون برای دسر برایشون گفت موز بیارم براتون. ایشون گفتش که نه، من موز میخورم، ترش میکنم، نفخ میکنم. بعد تیغ ژیلت خورد به جای موز. خب